Hey guys, welcome to this week's weekly roundup. What made its way back into my collection. I just had supper and oh my gosh. Let's just pretend I don't have anything on my shirt, okay? Yeah, today was International Women's Day and at work we were allowed to wear purple, so I of course did a purple eye look to match my shirt. Don't worry, this was not on my shirt when I went to work, but for whatever reason, I eat supper and whatever I eat ends up on me. No apologies. My mom, it got passed down from my mom because she's the same way. And I didn't want to go change my shirt, so there's that. We'll start with what I have on my face because this is part of this week's weekly roundup. And then we'll go into the drawer because, man, the drawer is stuffed. I feel like it gets stuffed every week. First things first, Kylie. It's called High Gloss. I don't know why it's called High Gloss. This is the one I took to work today, and I wore. It's nice. I'm kind of curious what other shades there are, but not curious enough to go look. It's a nice gloss. I think I applied it like 3 times today. It's nice. This one's in the shade Kylie. It's nice, but it doesn't have me like, I am curious the other shades, but again, not curious enough to go find out, because I have other glosses I like. I need to burp. Excuse me. But there's that. Say Sun Melt in Fair Bronze. I've worn this, today, and I think yesterday. I do like this. I like it enough to repurchase. Not right now, because I barely made a dent in that. Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. I do like this foundation. I do have this on today. No, it's not on my nose or my chin, but the rest of my face is perfecto. My hands are so dry. I work in a deli, and I think I tried to remember to wear the cleaning gloves, and I ran sanitizer when I was doing something, and I got it on my fingers and I can feel it. Anyways, I do like this foundation. I got this one from an BoxyCharm. I think it's like, I'm gonna say it's like in the $60 range in Canada. If it was in the $40 range, I would go out and buy this, but am I the kind of person to spend $60 on a foundation? I don't know. There's several foundations I want to try, but I feel like for me, I want to put a price tag on how much I would spend on an item. $60 on an eyeshadow palette? Yeah. I mean, you guys seen the palettes I have. Eyeshadow palettes aren't an issue for me because it's not like you're going to go through an eyeshadow palette in a month. It's going to take you a long time. Foundation, though, you can use it up very fast. I wouldn't want to spend $60 every month or 2 months on a favorite foundation. Could I? Yes. Do I want to? No. I do like this foundation, though. I'm just putting it out there. It's a good one. I was kind of hoping I wasn't going to like it. I need to see how much it is full price. Like Canadian. Because I like it a lot more than I thought I was going to. REM, which is Ariana Grande's makeup line. REM Beauty. This is her satin matte bronzer in the shade Send to Voicemail. I like this one. I've been reaching for this one a lot lately. I have several bronzers that I like, and it's good because it lets me, play around, see what I like. It's a good bronzer. I would repurchase. The RMS Beauty. This is one of the Redimension Hydra Powder blushes. This one's in French Rosé. I wore this today over another blush. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I mean, I like it enough. I like the formula enough that I have several. I think I have 4. And there's like 2 or 3 more shades that I'll end up picking up at some point. I like the formula. I'm more of a, if I like the formula, then I'll get the colors that I like. L'Oreal Paradise Big Deal. I can't remember how many times I've used this, but I was more impressed with it today using it than I think the other times. Enough to repurchase it at this point? No. Because I need to use it more. Because a few other times I don't think I was that impressed with it. But today I was. I felt like it really... I feel like today, like, it really lengthened my lashes. So... And I don't see any... That's for my glasses. Do I see any fallout? I don't know. Look at my eyeshadow. It's so pretty. Yeah, I don't have any smudging or... The only thing I have is like foundation right in here, but that's whatever. It's because of my glasses. Oh my gosh. I can't believe my eyeshadow is still so perfect. There's no smudging or flaking from this mascara, so that's a good thing. I've never been one, though, to really have an issue with mascara. The LYS Skin Loyalty Setting Spray. I've been using this one back and forth with another one. So I've been using both of these. I've also used this one this week, too. So, the LYS Skin Loyalty Blur, Mattify, and Set. I actually really like this, and I think I like it more than the e.l.f. one. The e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. Shockingly fine mist. I like the sprayer on both of these. I do feel like with this one, I have to, like, really go, because this one's super fine. It's finer than this one. I just go to town with this one, just because I also like the feeling of it spraying my face. Honestly. It just, I don't know, I'm just like, whoa. Yeah, I don't find this to be dewy at all, but I like it. But between the two, if I was to repurchase one, well, this one I think I got in a BoxyCharm box. I would go out and buy that, though. Depending on the price, if it's too expensive, then I probably just go ahead and buy this one or see what other ones e.l.f. has. But I'm surprised. Okay, I'm not surprised that I've gone through, because I sit there and like spray, spray, spray. I would repurchase this one. Only repurchase this one if this one's too expensive. I don't know how much I don't know how much I'm willing to spend on a setting spray. Eyeshadow, I feel like eyeshadows and lip products, like, there's certain products I'm like, yeah, I'll spend $100 on it, because it's not something I'm going to go through super fast. But then other products, it's like, I don't know. I do not know. Rimmel Kind and Free. We already know how I feel about this. I already have a backup, and we're still dwindling our away at that one. We have a Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil Cream Blush. This one's in Perfect Pink. I have this one on today too as well. Looks like this. It's like a nice cool tone pink. I'm undecided. See, I do really like these. I have 3 of them. But I'm undecided if I like cream blushes more or if I like liquid blushes more. I feel like I like to put this head to head with maybe Tower 28 or something. I don't know. Would I repurchase this? Yes. But I feel like lately I've been thinking to myself, am I going to stick with cream blushes or am I going to go to liquid? Oh, there's so many different brands out there with their own. But yes, they're very good. It's like a very similar formula to the Makeup by Mario. Similar formula to this, which this is my second one of Is this my second one? What the heck? I just realized I hit pan. Hang on now. Is this the same one? Did I already open my new one? Is this my new one? Is this the new one, guys? Do you know? This is my new one, right? Yeah. How did I not realize that I hit pan? I literally just realized I hit pan on this one too. What? This is my second one. I've already gone through one of this here. Like, completely used it up till, like, all of that was gone. It's the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. All over warming complexion tint in the shade light. I would repurchase this again. How did I not realize that I've hit pan on this? When did that happen? Anyways, similar formula. I like it. I will repurchase that. This here, if I repurchase, I don't know if I will get any of the colorful ones. But this one here, Soft Pop, Plumping, Blush Veil, and Barely Blushing, I would probably just repurchase this one once this one's gone. Because I think I like neutral, and I don't need a bunch of, like, pink. But then you might be like, well, you don't also need a bunch of neutrals either, Tammy. Yes, I do. Actually, yes, I do. The Pure 4-in-1 Pressed Mineral Powder. This is in the shade Light. I've been liking this. This is my second one. I've owned one of these before already. I've been liking this one a lot lately. So I think I would repurchase that when it's done. This is what's on my eyeballs today. And I've used it once or twice more in the past week. I think I've done what? Did I do a 2 looks, 1 palette with this or no? Have I? Maybe. I don't remember. Anyways, stunning palette. I am so glad. When this first was announced, I was like, hard pass, not getting it. Well, hello, I ordered it. Because the more looks I seen created with it, I was like, I would use that palette. These purples are so wearable. It's so pretty. Like, yes, please. This is a palette I got excited for after I actually got my hands on it. And there are so many more looks that I can't wait to do. Like, I really want to get into these ones here. The only shade I cannot see me really using is this one here. But like I've said this before, when it comes to eyeshadow palettes, I'm fine with buying them as long as I can see myself using the majority of the palette. Out of this whole thing, the only shade here that I can see me not using is that one right there. And then who knows, I might end up using it. But that's the only shade in here. It's a good palette. This is probably is it my favorite purple palette right now? I think so. Because I was here last night, shopping my stash before this morning, and I was like, what would be the best purple palette for me to use for today? And then this is the one that came right to mind. I have other palettes with purples in them, but I just find like these purples, kind of like this shirt, it's like very wearable. Anyways, I'm excited. Do I feel like I need to tell you guys to go buy that? Don't go buy it. Unless you were already intending on doing so, but go buy it. Joking. Not joking. It's a good one. Alright, now we can finally... Oh, my muffin that Matt bought me this morning. It's still here. For a bedtime snack. I feel like my nose is getting stuffed up. Do I sound like it?
Little.
Yeah. Alright, let's get into this. Holy moly. I'll have to take some Sudafed just in case. We'll start with basket number 1. Charlotte Tilbury. Film Star Bronze and Glow. The Face Sculpt and Highlight. Well, it's a bronzer and a highlighter, both powder. Mine's in shade light medium. I've told you guys already, I will definitely buy the powdered bronzer, like, on its own when this is gone. The highlighter, no. What I will say for this, is it good? Yes. But this is more, to me, this is perfectly suited for that no makeup person. Someone who wants bronzer and highlighter, but wants just like a nice flush of it and not a whole lot, because it's very light. The one thing I noticed though, I feel like I'm hitting, it's like hard pan. Is it? I don't know. Looks kind of weird. Maybe not. Maybe it's not hard pan. Anyways, it's a good product. I prefer just the bronzer though. The highlighter though, I need to use the highlighter more. Even if I just put it all over. Who knows? Juvia's Place liquid bronzer in the shade Starstruck. Once this is gone, it's gone. It's a nice product, but at this point, I'm just using it to use it up. Sephora Love the Lift mascara. I would repurchase this. It's a good mascara. Yeah. It's a good one. It's basic, but it's good. We have Sephora Contour Stick. Mine's in the shade Fair to Light. I think I'll repurchase this once it's gone. This is what's left. Excuse me. It's nice. It's creamy. It glides. A little goes a long way with that. We have Makeup by Mario. One of the new Super Shine Lip Gloss in Midnight Mauve. I have 2 of these, and I think I would repurchase both when they're gone. I like them. They're nothing that's like, whoa, but just the colors alone and the fact that they don't dry my lips out is enough for me to rebuy them. We have Kosas. This is a mini wet lip oil in the shade Unbuttoned. When this is gone, I'll probably buy a full size and like one other shade. Because there was 1 or 2 other shades of this that I want to get, and it's a good formula. I like it. e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blushes. We all know how I feel about these. Actually, here's another one right here. I know I've used at least 3 shades this week. There might be more that I use this week. But I'm not going to tell you the shades. But here's 3 of them. And I have 4 more shades. I like them. There's a purple leaning one that I'm going to pick up next. But I don't think it actually is purple. At least from swatches that I've seen on one of my friend's channels. I'm pretty sure it was her that I seen swatch it. Or use it. I can't remember. Andy, did you use it? I can't remember. But it doesn't look like an actual purple. But it still looks pretty. Marcel Flawless Luminous Soft Infused or Light Infused Foundation in Classic Ivory. I don't remember my thoughts on this. I have to use it again. What did I give any thoughts on this week? I don't remember. My brain's like, some stuff I already know my thoughts on it. Some of it I just don't remember. Because usually I say what I think about it, like after I put it on and I'm looking at it. The e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder Filter in Fair Neutral Cool. I wish there was a shade lighter. I feel like this is the lightest shade, which is odd. I don't think I'm going to repurchase that either. It's okay, but it's not for me. Armani. Is this what this is? Is this Armani? It's not Gucci. Is that Armani? I think so. I don't remember. I think it's Armani. This is the blush shade 50. I think it's a Euphoria or Euphoric or... It's number 50. Oh, let me see. Luminous Silk Glow Blush. I think it's Armani. Number 50. Would I repurchase this? If I could find something similar to it, no. It's nice. I like it. But I'd rather save my money and get something that's similar and a bit cheaper. but I don't regret buying that. Um, Sephora Colorful Luminizer. I say that and I have a... What was that blush I said that's coming? Is it from Gucci? I think I have a Gucci blush coming. Only because last night Matt and I were watching... Well, he wasn't watching, but he like pays attention. Somebody had shown something, I don't know if it was Morgan Turner or not, and I was like, oh, hey, look, I've got that coming. And he's like, what? I was like, yeah. I think it's a Gucci blush.
I don't know what's funny.
It's funny. Anyways, the Sephora highlighter. This is the only one that I wanted, and yeah, it's nice. Rose Quartz Luminizer. Well, it's a luminizer in the shade Rose Quartz from Sephora. I like how thin. Would I repurchase? Yes. Am I going to? Probably not, because it's probably going to take me the next 40 years to get through all my highlighters. Bay Free. I know I've used 2 of these this week. I do like these, and I would repurchase them. I used Nude Gardenia this week and Pink Sakura. You get them on Amazon. I think I have like 2 or 3 more shades on my wish list on Amazon. No rush to get them right now because I have plenty of things that I'm enjoying. Nude Gardenia. I like them for... You don't have to put a powder blush over top. You can just use these. They also have one that is called Dewy. It's from Bay Free. And the Dewy, if you just want some extra glow under your powder blush, put this on. Or if you just want to do your foundation and you want some glow and highlighter, put this on. But yeah, I would repurchase, but it's gonna take me a while to use those up. The Milani Silky Matte Bronzing Powder Foundation in shade Sunlight. I remember when I was first using this, I was like, nah, I don't fussy it. I'm pretty sure I said I didn't fussy it. I fussy it now. I do like it. That has a light scent to it. I just noticed. But yeah, it's wearing on me. I like it. I would repurchase. This here Lancome Hypnostrama. See, this is like one of those items where I'm like, would I pay the price? I don't know, because mascara, you can go through it quite fast. If I was only buying, like, I like trying all kinds of mascaras. So I feel like if I was only going to have like 2, maybe 3 mascaras tops at all times, and like only use those 2 or 3 till they're completely gone, I think, yeah, I would spend the money on this. Like, do 1 high end and 2 lower end. But because I, generally speaking, have like 8 to 10 mascaras going, I don't know. I didn't pay for this. I got this either free with a coupon or I used points to get it. I like it though. I need more to drink. I'm thirsty. Next bin. House Labs Color Fuse Blush in Hibiscus Haze. I think at this point I can say yes, I would repurchase this one. And do I have... I think I have 2 more shades on a wish list. I like it. House Labs Bio Radiant Gel Powder Highlighter in Rose Quartz. Yes, I would repurchase this. And I have 3 other shades. That's how much I like it. It's really good. Alright, what do we have in here? We have a CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer. I thought I used 2 different ones of this week, possibly. Contour Balm. This one's in Defined. I use this one as a contour shade. I'm not going to repurchase it. There's nothing wrong with it. But if I'm going to choose between like this or that, I'm going to choose this, the Sephora one. So, nice product. It's not as slippy as this one. Like, slippy is the best way I can describe it. Not as slippy. And yeah, it's still nice. Blends well and whatnot. But I prefer the Sephora one. Rare Beauty mascara. Once this is used up, that's it. I feel like I prefer the mini mascaras of a lot of higher ends, because when you get the full size, it doesn't... The brush seems completely different than the mini. So, I don't know. Like, Milk Makeup, the Kush mascara, I had a mini. I love that mascara. I have the full size on my wish list, but I'm like second guessing even getting it, because it's like, what if it doesn't do the same thing? I don't want to be disappointed. ABH contour stick. This one's in the shade Fun. When this is used up, it's used up. I was thinking I would repurchase it, but I don't know. I find myself, I like it, but again, I prefer the Sephora contour stick, and I prefer the e.l.f. liquid contour. So it's nice. But you know, like when you're using other things and you find yourself constantly wanting to pull for the same thing over and over again. And yes, at one point I felt like I was using this because that's what I had before other things. And sorry, ABH. We have a Sephora colorful blush. This one's in the shade Self-Made. It's a nice blush. I'm not gonna buy any of the other... Hang on, dude. Was I going to? Excuse me. I don't think so. If I were to buy them, it'd probably just be this shade, and that's it. It's a nice blush. Then we have RMS, another Redimension Hydro Powder Blush. This one's in Hanky Panky. Yes, I would repurchase it. This one, I made this one a mess. It's messy. We have the CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer Luminizer in Jelly Opal Glow. I have mentioned that I would repurchase this and probably will repurchase it, because it reminds me an awful lot of, say, Super Glowy Gel, which is one of my favorites. So, which I ran out of that. I will end up repurchasing that at some point, but I'm not in a rush for it. Rare Beauty bronzer stick in Bright Side. I will repurchase this when it's gone. I still have quite a bit of product left. But, yeah. One of my favorites. Then we have the L'Oreal Lumila Glass highlighter stick. And when this is gone, it's gone. It does remind me of the Merit Glow Bomb stick, whatever, which I used one of those up, like, it's gone. I used that up last year. This reminds me of that, but I don't need it. It's not a product, it's not a step that I think I need. Like, if I want some glow or anything, I'll put this on, or use one of those Bay-Free ones, like the dewy one, because more of that glow pulls through under blush and stuff than this, at least for me. This, to me, is good for that no makeup look person, or the clean girl aesthetic, whatever you want to call it. Alright, we have Sephora Big by Definition Mascara. I have no comment on this yet. I only used this one once so far. I think okay, maybe I have a comment. I won't rebuy that one. I like the other ones better. We have Naturium Phyto Glow Lip Balm in Petal. I'm almost done the clear one of this, and then I have this one, and then I have Jam. I would rebuy these. I like them. And I actually got complimented on wearing that one too. But yeah, I would rebuy them. I bought them in a set. We have Tarte Sculpt Tape Contour in Cool Bronze. I also received this in a BoxyCharm. It's nice. I've only used it twice so far, maybe 3 times. It's nice. Lancome Lash Idol. It's a nice basic mascara. I think I said I wouldn't repurchase this, pretty sure. I would like to try the new one that they have out. What was it called? It's new. I don't know, but I'd like to try it. For it being so basic is why I wouldn't repurchase it. It's a nice mascara, but because it's so basic, no. This I will repurchase when it's empty. For some reason, I really like this one. The Revlon Color Stay Full Time. There's nothing fancy or that about this mascara, but I don't know. I really like this one. I also like that this is red and shiny, like a ruby slipper. We have Huda Faux Filler. This one I believe is Bombshell. Yeah. I'd repurchase. I also have another one in Posh. I really like them. Those two colors are perfect. We have L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. I will repurchase this when it's gone. There's chicken out there if you want any. I do like that one. And then we have the Maybelline Super Stay. I love you. You got a sticker on you. Where'd you get that hoodie from?
It's my hoodie.
Oh, it's not stained. You know I'm right when I say that.
Someone bullied my mom in the comments for that.
That eh? Oh, I mean, I got friggin' chicken grease on my shirt and gravy. Yeah. Yeah. There's some in the fridge, unless you don't want it cold.
Obviously, I don't want it cold.
This one here, do you guys remember what my thoughts are? I don't. The Maybelline Lumi Matte Foundation. I've used it a handful of times now. I just, like, again, sometimes I remember what my... Damn it. Sometimes I remember what my thoughts are on some things, and then sometimes I forget. I don't want to go back through my videos and see what my thoughts are. Lumi Matte. I don't remember what my thoughts are on this one. Like, some of them I know what my... Like I said, this one I know I like this one, and the Hourglass one. I don't remember what I think about this one. I mean, I barely even used any end of it either. Elf Lip Glow Reviver in Rose Envy. I will rebuy it. There's one that is like a... Do they have a raspberry one? I'd like to get a different shade. But, yeah. Almost done that. I used this last night. My Clarins Lip Comfort Oil in Cherry. My favorite lip oil ever. I will repurchase this, but I'm going to buy a different shade, I believe. Then we have these e.l.f. Camo Liquid Bronze and Contour. I have the two lightest shades, Fair and Fair Light. I use Fair for contour and Fair Light for bronze. I'll repurchase these when they're gone. I like them. They're so easy to use. Revlon Illuminance Skin Caring Foundation. I do know I will repurchase this one. I do like this one. I just wish I could remember what my thoughts are on this one here. Because I don't know, I'm going to assume that I think it's okay. Like I said, normally when I know I really like something, I remember. Alright, we have the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Bronzer in the shade Light. Now, here's my thing on this. I'm not going to repurchase this. If I said I was going to, I take it back. I don't think I said that, though. I'm not going to repurchase this. Not because it's not a good product. It's good, but this one is so pigmented. And this is the lightest shade. Also, there's other powdered bronzers that I gravitate towards more. I rather the Milani one. I rather the Aryan Beauty one. I'd rather my L'Oreal Infallible one over this one. It's nice. Gonna use it up. I'm not gonna repurchase it though. There's something about like even like the finish and stuff. I don't know what the finish on this one is. I prefer some of the other ones, but I'll use it up. It is a good bronzer. You know when you have a preference, okay? The Sephora Matte bronzer. I'm not going to repurchase this solely for the fact of the smell. Is it a nice bronzer? Yes. I'm tired of the smell. I'm going to use it up. I have the lightest shade, I think 00 Sunkissed Haze. It smells like straight up perfume. It's an excellent bronzer. I would rebuy it if they would take the darn smell out of it. It's a good bronzer. They need to remove the smell though. We have a Rare Beauty Tinted Lip Oil in the shade Hope. I would repurchase this, and I do have 2 other shades. Plus, I have 2 other full-size shades, and then like a mini, and I really like it. We have Pat McGrath Bronze Without Caution, or Skin Fetish Divine Brow Bronze. Oh my gosh. Skin Fetish Divine Bronzer in the shade Naked Desire. Nice bronzer. I'm not going to repurchase because, again, I gravitate towards others. And this, to me, is like, it's nice, but I can live without it. I've only used this once. The Natasha Denona Love Glow Cheek Palette. And what did I use out of here? I know I used this, and I don't know if I used this or that. I can't remember. I mean, I'm going to use it up. I'm not going to rebuy it because to me, like, having it one time is one time enough. It's nice. I like the packaging. It's cute. Yeah, I know I like that. And I do like these. But I think it's going to mostly be used on my eyes. Besides the cream blush, that'll just get used on my cheeks. Holy crap, Tammy. I feel like I've done so much talking. I'm not done yet, though. There's still so much more stuff. I need another drink. We have e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. Yes, I will repurchase. Well, I already have a backup one. This one's just about gone. I really like it. Not everybody does, but I do. We have Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Powder Blush in Desert Rose. You know, I put another shade in my wish list. I removed it yesterday or the day before because I was like thinking about it. It's a nice blush, but I don't know. It's not one that I'm like, oh, I really want to use that Makeup by Mario powder blush tomorrow. It's nice. I'll use it up. I'm not gonna repurchase it. Some of his stuff I'll repurchase. Like, you bring back Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette, I'll repurchase it. I'll continue to buy this thing here unless somebody else comes out with one that's even better. And I'll end up continue buying probably this shade here. And if they come out like a brownie pink shade, that would be awesome. The Makeup by Mario Soft Glow Highlighter in the shade Pearl. It's nice. I'll use it up. I'm not going to repurchase this. If I did, I would get the shade that I actually did want. This one I bought because I waited forever and ever and ever, and the shade that I wanted was constantly sold out, so I bought this one. I should have just waited. Huda Glowish Luminous Pressed Powder. This one's in the shade Porcelain. I'll use it up, and then that's that. Can't remember what I think about it. I got it in a BoxyCharm. I think it's okay. Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes. Yeah, we all know. I would definitely, if he brings it back, I'm going to buy a backup. Because at the end of the day, if I could only keep one eyeshadow palette, this would be it. Well, okay, maybe let me pick 2. If I could only keep 2 eyeshadow palettes, it would be that one and this one. Natasha Denona, I Need a Nude. Yes, please. These 2 eyeshadow palettes and I'd be perfectly fine. Even though I would miss all the other ones that I have. At the end of the day, this is me in a nutshell for eyeshadow. You see how similar these are? So again, if you can't get this, get this. Well, if it's within your means. If not, I would go for one of those elf palettes. They're Color Story dupe. It's not a dupe for formula for these, but the Color Story is like a dupe. So we used those this week. I think, did I create my favorite eye look with this week, or was it the other palette? I don't know. I've done some good eye looks lately. Ensley Rain, Wolf Moon. Is this the palette that I did my favorite look with? See, this is what's wrong with my brain. I forget. I think I did a favorite look with this week. This is a good palette. Hashtag no regrets. Ensley Rain's teasing something new coming, and it's like, damn it, I said I was done ordering from you. What are you doing? Cosmic Brushes of the Lovers palette. I used this. When did I use this? Yesterday? Dun, dun, dun. I already cannot wait to use this I want to like do some greens. I think I said tomorrow I was going to do some greens. Anyways, excellent palette so far. I think I created one of my favorite looks with this palette as well this week. Is the drawer empty? Let's say yes, it is. Thank the Lord. Ensley Rain, Eternal Twilight. Is this the one that I did my favorite look? Like I said, I've done a couple of looks this week. I was like, heck yeah. Like even today, I'm like really digging this look. I open this and I'm just like, yes. So pretty. I know. I want to use this shade right here. Like, look at that. I wonder, could I use this palette with the Cosmic Lovers palette? There's like chunks of glitter falling out somewhere. Can I see me using this shade with these greens? Maybe. Possibly. I could possibly pull something off. I don't know. I feel like with the greens in this one, I really like, I want to use these two, but I don't know. I think I could pull something off. Ooh, look at that one. Oh, that one's like shifts to blue. You guys probably can't see, but it's blue at this angle. A very pretty blue. What am I gonna do? I don't know. Man, all these glitter fall out. Such a pretty palette. This is a good one, guys. I mean, they're all good ones. I don't know that I've done a bad look at all this week. What will I do this week? I don't know. But, oh my gosh, that's pretty. I just want to like, that's pretty. Whoop, whoop. So pigmented. What time is it? Holy crap. How is it after 8 already? Jeez Louise. And I got sparkles all over my desk. Oh my. Trying to get this off now. Anyways, that's my weekly roundup for this week, guys. I mean, if you watch this week's Get Ready With Me's, you'll see the looks I've created using like this makeup this week, and you'll know what some of my eye looks were my favorite. Pretty sure my favorite look might have been done with either, I think, this palette, or it was, I can't remember. It was either this one or this one. But every look I've done this week I've liked, but I like some more than others. And then of course I'm pretty impressed with this Morgan Oden's eye palette. This one not bug my eyes. I think it was my friend. No, did Andy ask me? Did she? She might have asked me the other day, actually, or yesterday. Or commented, like, I hope you don't have any issues with the new Odin's Eye palette, but so far, so good. Hey, wait a minute. Is that Odin's Eye or is that Ensley Rain? Sorry, this is not Ensley Rain. This is Odin's Eye. I was going to say, I didn't order just one Odin's Eye palette. I ordered two. I wouldn't place an order just for one palette, especially for it being outside of Canada. But yeah, I didn't have any issues with eye irritation with this Odin's Eye palette or with Morgan's Odin's Eye palette this week. So, I don't know. I gotta reuse those two new Christmas palettes again and see what happens. Alright guys, I'm gonna skedaddle on out of here, but this was this week's weekly roundup. What made its way back into my vanity. Yeah, and we'll see what happens this upcoming week, which starts tomorrow. It's always interesting to see what I pull out and use. Is there anything I'm like, ooh, I know like there's colors I want to use this week. Like I want to do a green eye look, which I said I'd probably do Sunday, which is tomorrow. Off top of my head though, there's not a palette that I'm like, I really want to use this week. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, you guys will see. Whatever happens, we'll be shopping the stash anyways. Alright guys, I'm gonna go before I find something else to talk about. Until next time, have a good one.